thinking of was something in a post that I made a couple of days ago about believing in yourself and doing what you have to do in order to achieve what you have to achieve, and the kind of challenges you're going to face. Because at the end of the day, one of the biggest challenges, one of the first challenges you're going to have is like people believing in you and people making fun of you and people who were supposed to be your closest friends and closest family members. They're the ones who's going to discourage you the most. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's like you trying to go try out for a career, whether it's you trying to start a business, maybe you have some other dreams, you have talents that you want to showcase to the world, maybe become a singer or dancer or actor or actress, whatever the case is, you are going to have people who are not going to believe in you. That's just the truth when it comes to anybody who's trying to achieve success for themselves. So firstly, you got to understand that your family are the first people who's going to discourage you, man. They'll tell you things like, go get a real job, when you're going to get something stable, listen, what you're doing is not working, and then you have friends who's coming to try and introduce you to new jobs and pyramid schemes and all these weird things happening out there. And firstly, guys, there's no such thing as a get rich quick scheme. Get that out of your head. People who jump into like get rich quick schemes, they might make money in the beginning, but let me tell you something, like in the next 5 years or so, that person's going to be down in the dumps again and then looking for the next best thing. That's really what happens when it comes to trying to achieve what you want to do. And then what happens is your business goes slow, or your career path goes slow, or maybe you're not getting booked as an actor or singer or model or whatever. You're not getting booked. And then it kind of feels like everybody might be right. It feels like, okay, maybe I should give up. But let me be honest, or let me just tell you the facts. Statistically, businesses become successful between 5 and 10 years. So within that space, you got to like sacrifice at least 2 years in order to get to the financial freedom stage of things. Most people will never get to that point because what happens is life starts getting tough for you. You're making money on a slower pace. You're not making the money that you wanted to or thought you would. You're not achieving what you thought you might. And then you think, okay, maybe this is not for me. And then you give up. That's what most people do. Maybe this is not for me. Maybe I should find something else that works. And then all this person does, all this fool does, they're going to keep jumping on to the next thing, thinking, maybe what I was doing before wasn't what I needed to do. So let me try something new. And then the same thing is going to happen. Business is going to go slow. People are going to make fun of you. People are going to judge you. And then you stop doing what you're doing. And then you're like, okay, let me just go and get a real job. Let me go and get something stable, something steady. And then what happens is you go from an opportunity to make 60,000 a month, 100,000 a month, $1 million a month, and then you just go back to earning 20K a month steady. And you think you've won in life because now it's safe. It's safe. Safety is not always the answer, because safe will keep you stagnant. You don't grow when it comes to like thinking safe or playing safe. The people who really make it in life are the ones who say, I don't care what other people think about me. I don't care about what other people think about my goals. I don't care about the opinions that other people have. I don't care about what they're saying. I don't care that the people I went to school with are laughing at me and making jokes about the things I'm trying to achieve and do. I don't care what my father says. I don't care what my mother says. Because this is not anyone else's life. It's your life. It's not anyone else's life. These are the things you have to say to yourself in order to get to where you want to be. Because let me tell you something. Those friends that you went to school with, who are making jokes and clowning around and making fun of you, what you're trying to do and achieve, they're not going to hold your hand when you're broke one day. When you lose your house. When your wife wants to divorce you. Those friends are not going to be there. Those people don't care. Everybody out there's got selfish goals and dreams. They care about themselves. They're going to do what they need to do for themselves regardless. So why are you not doing the same thing? Why are you not doing the same thing? Why are you not taking yourself seriously and taking your life as a joke? Because let's be honest, we don't have time. Nobody has time. No one has time. I don't have time. You don't have time. You don't know when you're going to die. You don't know what's going to happen in the next week or two. You are playing around with the time that you think you have, saying that I'll do it next month, I'll do it the month after that. You're never going to get to where you want to be and achieve what you're trying to achieve if you have that mentality and that mindset. That's why the people that win are the people who go for what they want without taking anyone else's opinions into consideration, because it's not anyone else's life. Guys, whether you are religious or not, you should have read the Bible. Whether you're religious or not, you should have read the Quran. Doesn't matter what religion you are. If you believe in God, you need to understand that there's levels to these things. Every single prophet in the Bible and messenger in the Bible, in the Quran, they have had a journey that they had to face. Moses freed the slaves. Moses freed the slaves. He was a king. He could have stayed a king and just accepted that life. But he said, I'm going to free the slaves. I'm going to go and show God's people where the promised land is. And I'm going to make this thing work. And Pharaoh was the most powerful man at the time. And Pharaoh wanted to kill Moses and the Israelites. But what Moses done was he said, I believe in God. I believe in my purpose and the vision that we've had. So I'm going to go and get the promised land and take the slaves out of here and into the promised land. And let's be successful with this. Whether we die or not, let's go and do what we have to do. No? You have Joseph, who was traded into slavery by his own brothers. Out of envy and jealousy, he became a king. He had all the gold. He had everything he wanted and needed because he believed, whether these brothers or own family members, he was forsaken by them, whether they gave up on him and thought he was useless, rubbish, he became a king. He became one of the most powerful rulers or men. You have the stories of Jesus. Guys, do you understand that Jesus Christ is the Messiah? And in that time, he was said to be blasphemous and people hated him. His own religious people, the Pharisees, they hated him because they said, this guy's talking a bunch of BS and we got to kill him. We got to kill this guy because otherwise what's going to happen if we don't kill this guy? Is causing trouble. So Jesus' own people got up together and tried to kill him. But what happened? He got up every day to go and fulfill the will of God. You got to have that belief. You got to have this delusional belief in yourself and your goals and dreams. Everybody's going to call you crazy. Because let me tell you something. Normal people don't make it big in life. And then there's an average-minded person watching this video who's going to say, oh, but what do you mean I'm not going to be successful? I've got the job that I want. I'm talking about the people in this world who's earning billions and millions of dollars every month. You're never going to get to that position or point where you have that type of financial freedom and success if you care about what everybody else thinks about your goals and dreams. You have to be crazy. Look at all the prophets in the Bible. God said to Noah, we're going to rebuild this earth. Get your family together, build an ark, and then take the believers with you, and let's go. And what happened? What happened? Most of the entire society at the time called Noah crazy and ridiculous. They said, you're a clown. Stop doing what you're doing. It's never going to rain. You're an idiot. What did Noah do? Noah put his head down. He said to his family, let's work, let's do what we have to do. Let's build this ark. God is depending on us to do this. God said we need to do this. Let's do it. What happened to the non-believers? What happened to those who didn't believe and go according to the plans? They died. They got washed up in the flood. They went straight to where the hell they needed to go. But Noah believed and he did what he had to do, no matter how hard it was. Because some of you guys are going to give up because it's difficult. You're going to wake up. It's so tough. Oh, it's hard. It's not easy. Oh, do you know the stress? Wake up. The only person that's going to save you is you. No one else cares about who you are and what you do. They don't care if you have food in your house. People don't care. They don't even care whether you're dying or alive. When you die, everyone's going to come to your funeral. They're going to eat the food. They're going to have fun. They're going to talk shit about you. Drink some beers. Then they're going to go home. And then a few weeks from there, they forget about you. But no. You don't want to start your business because what is Johnny gonna say? The one I went to preschool with, what is he gonna say? Oh, my unemployed friend who sleeps on his mother's couch every day and plays video games is gonna laugh at me if I try this. Bro, those people are not gonna pay your bills. Do you want to win or do you want to talk about winning? Life was not meant to be easy. It was never meant to be easy. If life was easy for everybody, then everybody will have everything they want without working. No. You want, the government. The government's wasting time. The government's not doing what they must do. I didn't get rich parents. My parents were struggling and they didn't give me the education. Guys, there's YouTube. YouTube has free videos where you can go and educate yourself. Free ebooks. Wake up. Bro, you angry here watching Instagram stories saying, oh, this girl's a gold digger. Oh, these girls just like guys with money. So why don't you become a guy with money? Oh, this guy's father was rich. That's why he's got this nice car. Go and be a rich father. Go make money. Let me tell you why you're not going to make it. Not only because of self-belief, but because you are not doing what it takes to go and get what you need. To go do what you want to do. Oh. You know what it takes. You know what you have to do. But the problem is, you sitting there and doing nothing. That's why you're not going to get to where you want to be. That's why you're not going to drive the car you want to. There's those guys sitting there in the office building. He's sitting in the corner office there. He's doing only that work. But he's saying, no, I'm going to buy a Lambo. I'm going to get a Lambo. I'm going to drive this Lambo. I'm going to be rich. But the guy's doing nothing else. He goes to work, goes home, takes a shit. And then does the same thing every day. And on the weekend, because his life sucks, he's going to go and get drunk with all his friends. Every weekend he's going to get drunk with his friends. And then on Monday, he's going to say to his friend, oh, wow, we got really messed up on the weekend. We were so drunk. Wow, we got the bottle of Johnny Walker. Da-da-da. Busy spending your whole salary in the club. Now you wonder, how are you going to afford that Lamborghini? You're being delusional for the wrong things. You need to be delusional with your goals. Bro, wake up. And please guys, this is not a motivational video. I don't like motivational videos. I'm not telling you, get out of bed. It's early. Just put your shoes on and go take a jog. This is not about motivation. This is about discipline. This is about respecting yourself. I respect myself enough not to eat garbage and put garbage in my body. I respect myself, so I'm gonna go and look after my family because I respect my family. I respect my wife. I respect my kids. So we're gonna go and get rich so that we can have the life we want because I respect myself. I respect myself, so I'm gonna wake up earlier so I can do more. These people say wake up early, wake up early. Then the guy's watching news, drinking coffee, doing nothing. If you're gonna do nothing and you wake up early, then just go back to sleep. You wake up early, have a plan, go to gym, get back from gym, work on your business, call your clients, speak to who you need to speak to. Wake up early, wake up early. And then they say you must invest in property because property is gonna get you rich, and you know property is the best investment. And then the person telling you that doesn't even have a house, but he's telling you property and blah blah blah. Wake up and invest in yourself first. The best investment is self-investment, because if you don't invest in yourself, it's like being on an airplane and they say when anything happens in the airplane, the oxygen mask comes down. Put the mask on your face first and then you help the next person. Because how can I help you if I'm dead? How can I help you if I'm dead? How can I help you if I don't exist? Because I was stupid and I didn't invest in my goals and my dreams, and I didn't invest in my health. You are playing games. The two most important things in life that you will never ever get back is your time and your health. If I take away your time and your health, I'm going to jail because you will be dead. I'm going to jail if I take away your time and health because you will be dead. You cannot get your time back once you waste it. You cannot get your health back once it's gone. You're going to be in hospital or cancer or whatever other disease there is out there because you did not invest in yourself and your health and your time. Stop wasting time. You might think that you have time. Nobody has time. So while you're going out there clubbing and partying on the weekends and there like with your friends, just do yourself a favor. Look around. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning when they're in the club. Look around and look at all these people with stupid looks on their faces. They don't even know why they're there. Because they want to impress people they don't even know. Because the guys are there, oh, the girls are going to like us. The girls are going to like us if we buy bottles. Woo! And then the guy doesn't even talk to the girl because he doesn't have human interaction skills. So he didn't have the balls to go and say, hey, I think you're pretty. My name is Jeff. Here's my number. Wow. But he went to go and buy the bottles because the girls like it when you buy bottles. Man, I'm not going to tell you this again. Believe in yourself more than anyone else does. It doesn't matter if your family or your friends or anybody thinks what you're going to do is crazy. They are not going to pay your bills one day. You are going to be alone. And then you are going to struggle on your own, one person alone. But because you didn't believe in yourself and you were shy and you said, oh, what are people going to think? What are people going to say? That's why you're going to be broke and struggling. And you're not going to have the car you want. You're not going to have the girl you want. You're not going to have the house you want. You're not going to have the life you want because you were too weak to get up and fight for what you want. Anything you want in life can be achieved. God has given you the power to take control of your own life, your own environment, and change what's happening around you. But no, you're going to keep on doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. You know what Albert Einstein said? And it's not a motivational quote. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is the definition of insanity. So are you insane because you're doing stupid stuff? Or are you insane because I'm so crazy that I believe that I can achieve anything I want, I can do anything I want, I can become anything I want, I can become great, I can succeed, I can win, I can achieve, because I am crazy enough to believe that I am the ruler of my own destiny. No. Anyway, I think that's my time up for being live on TikTok. I hope you take what I'm saying to account for the 3 people watching. And let's go win.